Welcome to the monthly Age of Mythology tournament number 14's semifinals, everyone. In the blue color, we have got Ulysses, and he's going for Zeus. In the red, this is Rapl going for Odin. So we've got two really high-level players here in prime spots to be invited for our season finale of MetaPlace's third tournament season. This is the last monthly in the end, and there's gonna be an invitational coming up. Name to be decided, but should be really cool. It's gonna be at least $250 in the prize pool, as well as whatever the community contributions are gonna be. I expect it to reach $300 at least. So we've seen Great Hunt used on no pigs, it's just the giraffes. I'm not sure that has maxed out, actually. I'm really not sure that has maxed out. That could have been a bit bigger, right? Lots of giraffes on this map for sure. Town centers are pretty balanced. Second gold mines are fairly nearby as well, so it makes it difficult to just beat Odin like that. Zeus is gonna be in for a longer game, I feel like. Unless something terribly goes wrong and maybe Restoration is gonna just pull out a quick win there. But honestly, a semi-fast heroic from our Odin player should go a really, really long way. It's going forward to get that hunt while leaving the one in his base intact. That just provides a lot of security later down the line. And we're going to be seeing the temples coming up soon, advancing. I think it's going to be an Athena from Ulysses, but he might prove us wrong. And multiple centaurs, it's pretty good against Odin anyway, to have the centaurs up. But at the same time, you don't want to make too many, because if they just go semi-fast heroic and they come out with those frost giants, they're going to be at your doorstep, freezing your stuff. Here come the ravens, so Rapl will be able to do some pretty good scouting with those. Our relics so far are the Anvil of Hephaestus, start reducing those armory upgrade costs, which will be coming in pretty useful for especially our Greek player, who really needs that hack armor upgrade. Okay, it's gonna be Hermes in the end, and Freya, of course. A little bit of a faster Greek advance, but I mean, for Forest Fire, you got these ravens anyway to spot, so why not just go for the slightly slower advance? There's not going to be an archaic edge hero, so the villagers aren't getting bullied, and on the extended edition, that kind of bully is weaker anyway. So you got yourself a pretty stable early game here. The Oathsark is also looking for some damage, but the advance is a few moments out still. The villager would be able to do quite a bit of damage to the Oathsark if Kitchen Knife fighting it. I'm surprised Ulysses isn't choosing to fight. Got the Jason hero out as well. And a handful of Hershish will be made just in this early game. Raven ends up not really finding the trees where woodcutting is happening. Boots of Kick Everything is the other relic, and Valkyrie eats the bolt. Ouchies. Are we gonna see a Quicksilver lore on the one center? Yep, so it seems. Rapl gonna be doing some quick walling over here so that the centaurs don't have as much access. His hunting can continue for now. And wall chipping as well on the towers here. Deleting the unnecessary pieces. So heroes aren't going to pick up anything. It's just going to be a little bit of bullying. Picking off the Ovsark would be nice, but if he doesn't manage, it will just regenerate. Thanks to the Odin bonus. Ulysses currently not yet looking for adding TCs and whatever. He's gonna just get a military academy and keep pumping those centaurs out. But if it's too many centaurs, I think that can get punished, as they're not really able to do any damage this game. The walling has been just fantastic from Rapl. It's a really good response here. Not using the forest fire is a strange one, but understandable, as you wouldn't get that many villagers with it anyway. Probably want to pair that with a raid, or in a situation where you can take down buildings, or a situation where someone has walled off and you need access. Okay, here comes the boots of kick everything. That's a nice relic for sure. Giving those heroes some speed. That would have been very useful for the Hersiers as well, by the way. Would end up at the same speed as this Odysseus now. 4.73, that would be very useful. Centaurs at 6.2 can run around very easily. Rapl is just gonna get that watchtower upgrade and making an armory now. Trying to gather the gold that he can. Looks like only one more giraffe remains in the main, so yeah, he started on the pigs, and at some point he'll have to start farming, or maybe go for the berries even. This is a little awkward. Ulysses' map control has been fantastic. And here come the hoplites to deal with the Hersier. Gets the Anvil of Hephaestus relic as well. Oh, Centaurs got a little damaged. Second TC coming in for Ulysses. But he'll be dealing with the heroic timing of Rapl. So I'm sure we're going to see a hill fort in the not too distant future. Oh, full wall off. Interesting. But yeah, you could totally imagine a hill fort down here, right? I think you could. Maybe Rapl will get adventurous and make it here. Maybe he'll just make it in the main. 900 gold left. That's a lot of hers here. I think he can do whatever he wants, to be honest. There's not that much Greek army. Yeah, he can just make it out here. That's fine. Comparing the military, Rapl's is a bit more. And obviously, Centaurs won't be able to do anything to these guys. Oh, where are we going? Okay, he is going to make the hill fort outside. Interesting. Skadi is 74%. Lucy's trying to make Toxotes and hoplites now. Centaurs haven't done anything. He spent like over 1,000 wood here. Actually just under, sorry, 900. But anyway, hill fort's coming up right on location. And the gold miners can transfer very soon. Going back to the pigs, as the very bushes are getting bullied now. Houses, watchtower, none of them are safe. TC helping a little bit here. And the Frost Giant is taking some damage from the Centaurs. Not much, it's mostly coming from Odysseus. Hersiers are very out of position for this, but at the same time, Ulysses can't really do damage, right? Like, he's breaking a watchtower, okay, and a few houses, but he's also losing units for it. There you go. It's already not a great trade. Frost Giant getting a little low. I bet he wishes he still had the Valkyrie to heal up. Gonna sneak a forward TC. Oh, Ulysses was interested in this, but that's not happening. Yeah, he knows he has a little time. Losing these wood buildings is annoying for sure, but whatever, he can take it. Rapl doesn't have food, however. That's awkward. There's 2 elephants out here, though. And with the fantastic Odin gather rate, can do a lot with that. Now, what's going on back here? Nothing much. Got hand axe and pickaxe. The 2 TC situation has been pretty good for Rapl. What are these guys doing here? Gold gathering from that far away. That's just not redirected wood villagers, I would say. Elephant has been eaten up. There's no more. There is like stuff here though. So that's pretty good. And Ulysses is still rampaging in this base. How long is Rapl gonna ignore this? Like, it's starting to get a little bit serious, but still, the buildings are taking down units, so it's not all bad. Frost Giant has been... That's a new Frost Giant. The Hersiers are in the wood line. A bunch of villager kills are going down here. So Rapl getting some damage back on. He's hunting out here. No, elephants won't last long. Norse warriors have to eat. Boxweiger? By themselves? That's a missed rally if I've ever seen one. Oof. Yeah, they'd be great in higher numbers. Actually better than Toxotes once medium infantry comes through. But, like... Gotta respect them, Toxotes and Greek base. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of damage to the Greek units here, but not too much. I don't think this force was that important. And the Hershey's are gonna be eating a big one here. Dude, he's still misrallying the Boxweiger. Come on. That's 5 dead. Ugh. This could be 10 Boxweiger right now. Which is actually really serious business. The Centaurs can't do much about that. Let's take a look at this economic situation. So we've got 5 Oxcart for Rapl. He's making sure that everybody stays on the job. 63 villagers to 45. Ulysses' 2 town centers have been definitely doing work. No, don't attack the greenery. There we go. Yeah, you see 104 HP. That's amazing. Again, it's just 60. Well, Ulysses is forcing the Norse to turn around. No good location really to use Frost. This is it, but like, pop back in! Ah, that's unfortunate. Like, you guys know that you can pop back in the underworld to dodge the Frost, right? It takes some time for this thing to freeze everything. So if you've got your unit selected and hovering over the underworld when you do this, you should be having a pretty good time. Maybe a few will get stuck still, but this situation shouldn't be happening in games with good ping. I'm not sure how laggy this is. It looks maybe a little bit laggy. So I'd imagine it would be tough, but in ideal circumstances you can dodge that. Now this underworld won't be going down. Frost will expire and essentially no damage will have been dealt. Not even a single unit has died yet. Hoplite will die immediately, but like there's a lot of damage coming in here. We got heavy Boxweiger now, so those are going to be a huge threat, and you know we'll be able to easily take down the Manticore and stuff like. They're still shooting. Okay, now they're starting to focus on units, and that's going to absolutely clean up here. Ulysses has to leave. Good defense by Rapl. And you know what? I would actually like to see like a few Huskar to tank, or even Jarl. Just a handful of units to be a frontline. Peltas by his lonesome. Cool. So what's next for Rapl? He's not really doing anything right now, and Ulysses hasn't lost that many units. So he's like going after these hunting villagers, which is very nice. I don't like the Manticore stuff. Look how fast they melt to Boxwagger. I don't think that was value at all. Like, if there's maybe 5 Manticores, then okay, their special attack will wreck this, but that's not the case. Hera will be very nice though, especially if he can lure these out of position. That's exactly what he's looking to do. He's waiting for those villagers to come back. If he can cast like over here, then everybody will be hit, including the villagers. How close is that Hera? A few seconds. Hoplites have enough visibility. Cast it right here where I have my cursor. Oh, it's not gonna hit the villagers. Rapl knows he needs to run away, but anyway, he gets a ton of units killed with this. Only 4 Boxwagger remain. Oh my god. Still, Rapl has stopped his unit production and will be going up Mythic with something. Looks like Tier is going to be the choice. But with all these units dead and gone, we've got the Medusa now. We've got a Peltast that will be able to deal with all of these Boxwagger. And the Hoplites can start sieging. Maybe there's not enough Hoplites though. Myrmidons are coming in as well for our Greek player. They're medium Myrmidon and there's no hack upgrades or anything. Would like to see at least bronze mail. Okay, Huskar are joining the fight. It's gonna be more longhouses. Then Medusa is looking for something, but looks like all it will find is Boxwagger shots. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, there's a Bellerophon, so that should change up everything. On the extended edition, you can still jump him around every 5 seconds. So should be excellent against those archers. Hero Speed Relic is going to make it so that you can almost never hit him. .6 speed on this thing. So 3 town centers to 2. Rapl's Ox Cart placement is a little bit atrocious here, but he has wood. He just doesn't have farms. I'm not sure how he's going to stay in this game with 22 idols as well. Oh my god. Fimbulwinter is going to be very helpful. Hopefully the Medusa can get at least 1 Frost Giant. No, it's just going to die. This is the fate of the Medusa. But anyway, we've got this Fimbulwinter Wolf thing going on in all the bases. And Ulysses is losing a ton of villagers. Might be losing a fortress here. Won't be losing the town center as this won't last long enough anymore. The Myrmidons are distracting the wolves. And the villager kill count has gone up a little bit in favor of Ulysses. But that's that for Fimbulwinter. 45 TCs are done. Ulysses will return the villagers to work very swiftly. And the fight continues. Got some forward military academies to secure these gold mines with. And we've got a fantastic market in the corner. I'm not even sure it would make a difference to place it at the very edge. That's like, whatever. I'm just gonna say that's a good placement. Huskar are running around looking for a little bit of damage. These guys have 5 speed. So gonna be difficult to catch even for the Myrmidons. I mean, they'd absolutely wreck face if they meet, but yeah, they can take 1. Another hill fort coming in. Maybe we'll get to see some ballista. Would love that. Okay, Ulysses will need a few heroes here. Or else. Oh, Bellerophon is on the hunt. These dwarves are toast, dude. There's nothing here to defend. No raiding cab, no Huskarl. Belorfin's in for a really tough time. Actually, it would take Freya raiding cab to catch him here. Kitchen knives won't be doing the job. All that Ulysses needs to do is keep jumping on that ox guard. He can get the temple upgrade, the healing temple, or he can just get Hippocrates out. Those options will heal him up. 3 frost giants have perished. And it looks like the hill fort isn't going to be coming up after all. Okay, Belorfin is ending up just fighting Villas instead of the ox guard. That's unfortunate. Caltast versus Throwing Axeman. The tickle fight. Well, looks like this Longhouse will be easily destroyed and the TC should be next, but Ulysses is taking some hack damage from these throwing axe in a moment, so that's still serious business. Ulysses will have to reallocate some units to this area. But right now I think his immediate concern is these villagers. Oh, they're gonna have to run. Rapl doesn't have any other gold mines secured. Ulysses has set up so nicely here. There should be some additional walls coming down too. Maybe here. So he's just gonna hunt these. The ox cart doesn't matter anymore. This is about killing villagers here. I don't see how our Norse player will be able to do anything. That's just throwing axemen. Where's the ballista? Where's the towers? None of that has happened. There's no trade. There's nothing here to secure anything. And with that, a few mobile units will be easily able to come in and ruin your day. Myrmidon going after the hill fort. That double bonus damage, that's pretty spooky for Rapl. He's doing the best he can, moving. Oh my god, so many villagers moving to one place. Trying to siege this TC down, probably will actually get it, thanks to these frost giants helping out. I don't think he's gotten the bravery upgrade for Huskarl or anything like that. But yeah, this should be going down. Belorfin is coming in to help though. Ooh, should take down the frost giants at least. But the TC still does go down. That said, Rapl's entire economy is in shambles, so I think Yuli can take this just fine. He's got a really good trade going on with 90 gold per caravan. Kill Death is a little bit in Rapl's favor, but here come the Myrmidons attacking this town center. It's got 18 attacks, so I think it might be able to hold if there's some repair. The villagers will have to convert into Ulfsarks, and Rapl doesn't have a lot of resources, so he's just going to end up kitchen knifing this, but I don't actually think that's enough. Oh, it's barely going to be enough. There's 5 Myrmidons left. They decide, yeah, let's kill Vills instead. Towers are gonna be doing a number to these, and Medusa is out. Would love to see Medusa Matriarchs. They have a lot more hit points. But anyway, that we just cannot see the Medusa use it specially against anything, can we? It's just not gonna happen. Ulysses will be taking the game. And Rapl will have to win the next one if he wants to get into the finals today. Good game though from both sides. Ulysses just setting up for that late game, and capturing the map really is what decided this. The map is Rapl's choice, but in the top side we have got Ulysses going for set. He really likes to do this on Marsh in particular. He'll be facing off against a Rapl who's going Odin, his good old main. We've seen this before. And I think he'll stick to it until he ekes out that victory. Set is pretty good here. You can convert a lot of animals. A lot of hunts to go around. Shifting sands can be quite effective. You could play a little bit with Kopesh. Lots of possibilities. Gold mines are pretty rich, so you know, just off being Egyptian, you're gonna have a pretty good time. So Upstark doing a good job though, denying a little bit of scouting, but don't forget, Hyena of Set will be able to do a lot of work here. The deer are gonna be converted. So let's see some in the Twitch chat and the YouTube comments. Nose of the Sphinx. That's a very good pickup against Norse. Oh my god. 15% building hit points right there. Wow. So if this gets to the Ragnarok stage, that's actually fantastic. Got the Trios bow as well. Extra range for ranged units. Oh, that's actually super good for both sides. Eye of Horus, these relics are just making me fall off my chair. It's all really good stuff, especially if we get Sekhmet from Set. Then that's up to 176 population there. Something that might happen. So it looks like Great Hunt was used on this pack of deer. And this time, maybe the pigs were involved? I'm not even sure. Probably not, though. Alright, Rapl's getting his temple. And so is our set player, Ulysses. Water Buffalo are going a little bit forward. I'm not sure I love it. Just protecting the priest. Oh, they're going scouting now. We're finding this amazing pair of relics. And there's the last one. Trojan Gate Hinge. Wall hit points. Together with the building hit points relic. Wow, that's actually a lot. What was this again? 20%. So that's 35% wall hit points. So, a bunch of early Hearsts are gonna come out. I'm curious about the high-level strategy of our Odin player. I mean, it's gonna be Freya. It's gonna be pretty much Freya every time. Heimdall is a little limited. Gonna be picking up the Eye of Horus there. You know what you could do? You could shifting sense this guy. Just get that relic. Nah, it's not happening. Advance time isn't working out that way. Pharaoh is gonna be running away. Ooh, that Ulfsark is a strong boy. They're just helping out with sniping the buffalo. Oh, the Pharaoh might actually just die. Shifts him back together with the Valkyrie. Is he gonna be able to get the kill? Pharaoh can hit the moving Valkyrie, mind you, but she too tough. So that's gonna be that. Gets the relic out though, and the Pharaoh, and this is a really good relic for the chariots. Also denying that to Norse is a big deal because 20 range Boxviger with Odin, yeah, that sounds terrifying to me. Villagers are working on this forward TC, protected by animals and priests. We're not gonna get hands of the Pharaoh just yet. Where is the Pharaoh, speaking of? It's coming forward to empower this. I would like an emote, but I think everybody would think it's out of mana. Don't want to confuse anybody. Okay, we got a forward town center for Rapl. And here comes the raiding cav as well. See, they even say mana at the end. First they're out of mana, and then mana. Yep, makes sense. That's a lot of board that just got captured by our set player. Wonder if he'll eat them or whether they'll be just used for combat like this. Raiding Cav starting to struggle against the priest due to the boars. Not much else happening here. Just Raiding Cav being trained. Spearman should be able to handle it, but at the same time, this TC will absolutely go up. There's no stopping that. Yeah, boars better get away from this. There's a lot of value in them there. Best just eat them. Once there's a few units out, that is. So it's gonna be lots of spears from Ulysses. Should mod the game so they say Vololo. That's doable. So no one else is gonna pick up the remaining relics. Nobody cares about the wall relic. These TCs are getting pretty tanky from this relic though, seriously. Plus 420 hit points. That's not zero. It's definitely a non-zero value. Okay, the boars are getting eaten now. I think Ulysses has more than enough stuff to deal with. Oh, the forest fire is so good! Kills all the animals! Their food is gone. They're just gonna sink into the ground. It's like minus 400 food for Ulysses right there. Very nicely done. And this forest was kind of protecting him anyway, so it's good to get rid of it. Open up the terrain a little. Crocodile is gonna be going after the villager. Spearman might actually just get caught by these raiding cav. Probably for the best if they just trade with this, but trying to run away, I don't know. Rapl decides to just go for the two, that's easy. Rest are gonna probably run away, and we're looking at a heroic age pickup from the Rapl. It's gonna be Scotty. For our Egyptian player, we're pretty far away from that right now. Ooh, here's the raid. Where's the Kopesh? Just Axeman. Food's about to run out on this side, but Rapl should be easily able to cross over. Oh, actually, the spearmen are kind of blocking this area, and some really nice headway being made by Ulysses as a whole. But if these units get frozen, I think there might be enough DPS here to just take them down. That's why Rapl is also taking the fight. Weaken them a little bit. Scotty's coming in anyway. Freeze him, and then he can kill what he can. No escaping this. Oh, Pharaoh is here with the relic. What? Bro. Use that relic, please. Okay, he's gonna be Going home. There's no way to save these now. Gonna get to pretty low health from all these attacks. Rapl just gonna absolutely wreck these units. Not gonna have a third TC behind this though. Hunting does continue. Although they can cross here? No way. They actually can cross. Yep, everything is dead. Wow. Now finally Ulysses gets that relic, but I'm not sure it was worth it coming here. Rapl looking for the punish. So only slingers, they're not gonna be helpful here. FD's finally coming in, but is it too little, too late? As our Norse players already gearing up for that Mythic Age, we might be seeing a big Ragnarok follow-up to this. Would like to see maybe a few Rams coming out though, as just a naked Ragnarok by itself is kinda underwhelming. But let's see what Rapl actually picks. It's gonna be Balder. And I don't see any hill forts. So it just is what it is. He's gonna be relying only on the units. Okay, Ancestors is gonna be used on the gold mine. Ulysses is trying to do what he can to reduce those villager numbers. But so far with very little success, maybe we'll be able to kill 1 or 2 dwarves at a stretch in this little Ancestors cast. But is that gonna be enough? I would say probably no. Raiding cavalry are still basic. No armory upgrades at all. This is not gonna be a very good Ragnarok, but then again, Ulysses is kinda broke. And he's got like slingers, so Migdor Stronghold is also in a position where it doesn't protect the TC. TC could definitely use some barracks around it. Masons would be very nice. And more axemen, medium axemen would be required. And so on and so forth. Scorpion Man gets caught as well. So that's very unfortunate news for Ulysses here. Hey everybody, this is Nakamura from the future. We've had a bit of a crash in this game, so I am casting this now from replay. Let's make this as clean as possible. Hopefully won't be too cringe for you guys. Now, we've got this really nice army here for Ulysses, but honestly, with the Ragnarok coming in, it might only be 52 villagers, so that's not ideal. But if Rapl can buy a little bit of time to you know, just build up those villager numbers, it's gonna be hard to do with these little raids coming in. But you know, we've had some nice breaks for Rapl. The Frost was fantastic, killed an entire army. Then the villagers can just kitchen knife their way back into this fight, but the Axeman upgrades are coming in for Ulysses, and I'm sure he's gonna be thinking about putting like some of the barracks around the TC directly so that they can act as a sort of extra bit of health for the TC. Now we've got Horus coming in too. Heavy Axeman would be very, very important. He's instead getting Scalloped Axe, which is going to be a little bit of extra damage there. Ragnarok is getting clicked in, and we are looking at a grand total of 59 Ragnarok heroes. Now, is that going to be enough to break through? Rapl does not have a lot of resources behind this. The Slingers, however, are catching a few guys off guard, with the Crocodiles of Set also helping to block the path. The Axemen are absolutely shredding these heroes, but here's the bulk of the army. A nice little win to start off for Ulysses, but this TC is the one researching fortified TC. It looks like most of the Sphinx has been captured earlier, which I didn't remember all of a sudden. We've got 45 TC, probably not finishing here, to be honest. This is a lot of units, no repair, no Pharaoh, no nothing. Rapl wrapping around the Migdal stronghold, and I think that's too few Axemen to really try and defend this. So yeah, Ulysses best, you know, give up the center, it's okay. Try to save the rest, as we'd still be looking at a significant villager lead. So long as he holds on to the two main TCs, this and this, everything's okay. Just remake those barracks, get some chariots rolling, and it should all be fine. Rapl is completely out of god powers after all, and has no armory upgrades to speak of at all. But catching these little straggler villagers off guard is a pretty big play. Doesn't look like there's going to be any market in play for Rapl, but he is looking to remax on just gatherers, surprisingly not using any gold just yet, going after the Migdal now. Slingers are trying to do what they can, and I mean, there's really not anything here for them to counter besides the throwing axemen, but they're not going to be able to reach those with the other units getting on top. So this Migdal will fall as well, and the villagers are getting disrupted. Fire Giant shots actually lands right in the middle. I don't think that Ulysses has enough to stop this after all. There's no food income whatsoever as of right now, with only 2 villagers being on gold. Is it that Rapl is making this work with what he's got without losing too many units? I think the answer is a resounding yes. Tons of villager kills coming through. 26 villagers have been killed this game just so far, and I'm sure that number is going to keep growing unless Ulysses taps out or something. He's down to 64 population against 170. Rapl still very well above the line of where he could be. The 45 TC did finish, and a bunch of mercenaries are being made. Imagine how much time these TCs could have bought if they were surrounded by barracks. This one will almost certainly be going down. No gold left to produce mercenaries anymore. Now, the mercenaries are pretty strong units, right? As you all know. They are going to definitely kill a few of these units, significantly reducing Rapl's army, and the main base is protected by towers. The Fire Giant looks to be taken down. Ulysses down to 30 villagers. How many more can he keep alive? A lot of them are trying to escape, but it's an absolute bloodbath here, as more and more of them are getting taken down by Rapl's ravaging army. Additional mercenary cav has been made, and Ulysses is now looking to get somewhere. Oh my goodness, there's a wall here and here, so there's no way in. They have to kitchen knife their way through if they want to access the gold mine, which is easier said than done. I don't even know if there is a market. There are 2 armories for whatever reason. I guess Ulysses felt a little bit richer than he really was. These guys have given away their location, and guess what? Rapl is beelining to the next gold mine, or so it would seem. Might have to work his way through the gate, but it's okay. This isn't a particularly strong wall that's left over. Only 200 whatever hit points. So those villagers can be totally chased. But Ulysses not having an easy way out of this. And now Rapl starting to make dwarfs as well. I don't actually see any ox cards for him. There's one here. There's 5 ox cards, so they're somewhere. What's going on, Rapl? Move these. Oh my god. It's not that big of a deal, but as you can see, Rapl is looking at all the gold mines at the same time. And those villagers will be caught. The medium raiders are not gonna toy around here. There's no way that they can kitchen knife fight their way out of this. The Raven spots the other gold mine, but now we're starting to look at the situation where Rapl is rapidly catching up. Rapidly. Bet you weren't ready for that. Alright, we've got a lumber camp now. They're gonna try to gather some resources. Maybe can make some slingers with this. It doesn't make though, they can make chariots, so that's not too bad. But with Rapl still at 123 28 population, as well as 24 civilians. This is starting to totally be stable now. He's got more economy than Ulysses, and this is gonna go rapidly with Rapl having the 3 TCs. So he's producing 3 villagers for the 1 of Ulysses. and this Ragnarok hero is causing further problems. Of course, the Axeman will take him out, but Rapl can once again beeline for this. Not gonna need to take on the main TC, just go for the economy. Then Ulysses won't be able to make an army, and the patient play should pay off here, because Rapl would be just able to make yet another army. Now, crushing through this Migdol stronghold should be a really easy job, to be honest. The Fire Giant looks to aim at the laborers, I believe, over there. Let's see what happens. The Pharaoh seems to be picking it off. Special attack hitting the chariots there. That's 3 bounces every time, but Ulysses has had it. And that's gonna be the end of the game. Very nicely done by Rapl. Held on and didn't allow Ulysses to completely outboom him after he lost all those villagers. And the Ragnarok was just way too big to stop. Well done. The blue color playing as Oranos. We are gonna be looking at the blue color gamer. On the other side, we've got Rapl playing as Zeus. This is gonna be tough. Alfheim should be a good map for Greek though, but at the same time, Ulysses is Ulysses, and his Oranos is terrifyingly strong. TCs are very fairly laid out. Gold mines are all found by Rapl. These are pretty safe locations, but could be safer. This one is like gold start material right there. A bunch of Turma outside. I think Rapl has used up his veto already, so he's not going to be able to do anything about that. Relic has been found. Han seems like medium tier. Canopic Jar of Hemseti. That's gonna be a little bit of infantry training time improvements. And otherwise, there's really not that much going on, I'm afraid. I've got a bunch of deer up here. It's gonna be very useful for Ulysses for sure. It's going with the temple as well. Greek villagers trying to go quite far away here. Are they gonna be looking for the Aurochs? I guess they're gonna just get attacked by the wolf there. Quite damaged villager. With 5 you can take down an Aurochs just fine though. Shouldn't be taking too many hits. Yeah, Rapl is having to really spread out here, and this location is just absolutely terrifying. I don't know what Rapl gonna do about that one. Scout checking out the Atlantean base. There's not much to see here. There's quite a good amount of cows, which actually the Greek player doesn't have, so what's gonna happen here? Once the Greek is knocked off the hunt, even the berries aren't in a safe place. I think this is absolutely resource-starving material, this map. Can't imagine it going any different way. The Oracle Scouts would be a good idea to turn into heroes. With Valor, of course. Like, you know, it's coming up anyway, so no need to hurry up too much with that. Greek Scout hasn't been on top of them, and yeah, immediately they'll be ending this hunting party right away. Trying to go for that villager who's walling, but yeah, Rapl isn't going to allow that one. That said, these villagers are pretty much toast. Ulysses actually converting from the opposite side there. He's going to have to fight the villagers directly, but he's going to shockwave them away, giving him some extra hits there. Very nice. It's one kill and a lot of idle time. Rapl is still confident enough to keep fighting, but the Promethean offspring are sprinting in. The main Promethean has been just deleted to get those. And yeah, I think these villagers probably want to run for it, as there's no way that they can also fight an Aurochs in addition to the Atlantean units. What is Rapl thinking? That's not going to happen. Wolf is coming in. Mother Nature itself is against Rapl, although the wolf is now kind of blocking here. But the Promethean offspring should be able to get an extra hit there. Ooh! Wrong villager target. Center is going to be taking a beating too. I think Ulysses can be more than happy with these results. The chickens are the only food source that our Greek player really has access to. Put Terma here. Should be game. Oh, Ulysses is housed or mannered. That's a problem. Wait, is Ulysses not realizing the situation? He can go right now. The heroes will do some damage to the Terma, fair enough, but like, he can stop the gold mining. There will be only centaurs. Picking up 2 relics now with these. That's a canopic jar, and as well as the bow of Artemis, so that's going to be making his Terma cheaper. Now their cost is only 43 and 39. Pretty cheap. Ooh, that centaur just managing to dodge thanks to the upgrade finishing. Otherwise, it would have eaten 2 hero Terma shots there. Rapl right now not really gathering gold. This is a gold mine that he could technically gather from, but walling this off would be a pain. Such a huge area, and he needs gold to wall anyway. So yeah, Ulysses is just going to park here. Gonna have to fight centaurs and whatever, but that's doable, I think. Especially if he gets out some extra units. He's got Terma chilling at home, just looking to defend. The military barracks is coming up as well to add some frontline to this. Hoplites will help a little bit to thwart this aggression. There's no way that Rapl can afford a stable there. These villagers are, I think, going to hunt. As the food has run out, the chickens are gone. And now Odysseus is being sniped. Terma getting a little bit attacked by the centaurs. They are running around and wasting time for the heroes. But Odysseus will be killed. And another villager should be picked off there. Oh, teleports into the tower though. So far the trading game is pretty good for Ulysses. Like, he's done a little bit more resource damage. But losing Terma will be painful. Good for him that the Atlantean economy can just keep pumping these units. Look at the stream of units coming across the map. Just needs a little bit more food income. Yeah, it's a little low. Only freed citizens won't be cutting it if he wants to also make Murmillo. The hero Terma are looking for something to bully, and there's plenty of villagers there. Oh my goodness, if he figures this out, that's a thing. He's gotta know by now, right? 95 population to 40. A little bit of a manor situation again. Oh, the wolves are going after that citizen. That's awkward. Are we gonna see that last manor somewhere? What's going on? Okay, there it is. Terma have been diving super deep right onto the wood villagers. That would cut off the income completely here. And no more centaurs for a while. Military Academy is getting bombed as well by these Prometheans. Ooh, that's one centaur immediately dead. The other one getting heavily sniped. A little bit of HP remains, but Odysseus is going to go down once more. And with that, I think Ulysses will probably be winning this series. This is just nothing here for Rapl. He's trying to get a Hippicon out, but there's more than enough front line to hold it. Another centaur goes down. There's no wood gathering going on. And the villagers have been absolutely wrecked thus far. Yikes. Unit production continues from Ulysses. He's got now an extra citizen on the food. Rapl's hunt has expired. He can't go farming as he doesn't have the wood for it. He needs the wood for centaurs. Can't even get that done. Oh man, why are you praying? You don't have resources to spend. Terma are gonna find this, and yeah, that should spell GG. Terma will be probably going after this now. Going for the wall directly? Doubt it. Oh, he's gonna catch the escaping villagers. Wait, they're not escaping, they're just going for the wood? Well, they're all gonna die then. This is the only exit now for them. Yeah, Rapl does need to make that exit. Oh, he's just gonna kitchen knife fight. Yeah, I think if you're Ulysses right here, right now, you just wanna suicide into the villagers and take out as many as you can. There's really not that many left, only 25. The Atlantean civilian count is starting to be very close to the Greek one. Ulysses has 2 TCs with a third on the way as well. Hippicons are doing a number to the Terma though, but that's about it for this game. Terma are gonna flank around looking for another set of villager kills. I mean, the gold situation is still okay for Rapl, but like, he's not really gathering much food at all. A little bit of berry picking, but like that's about to be threatened as well. Nothing is working out for him here. Even the Oracle heroes show their ugly face again. And we got the third TC from Ulysses. Rapl, never give up, never surrender. But in the face of all this aggression, what can he really do? Ulysses will be maxed out on villagers, then no more income is used up on making villagers. It's gonna catapult him right into the heroic age, and then he can just finish with Destroyer Arcus. Surely Rapl knows this. And there it is. GG gets called. Good job to Ulysses. Once again advancing to the finals. And Rapl will be seen in the bronze round. covered by Iron Maiden. Got a good kill death there at the end, but unfortunately most of his losses were civilians. That really hurts. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.